What's the word with y'all, man? What's the word with y'all, man?
Go over to Brian Windhorst. Brian, you have some breaking news for us.
Shams has the breaking news. I don't got the breaking news.
All right.
Shams has the breaking news. Shams is reporting that the Charlotte Hornets are trading LaMelo Ball. The deal has been agreed to. This is a haul for the Hornets. They are trading him to the Minnesota Timberwolves for Naz Reid, was a key big man for them, sixth man of the year. A 2033 unprotected first. This is the one that shocks me. 3 pick swaps. Whoa. And then 3 seconds. There's going to be some significant fallout from this. This will likely, Bobby Marks is telling me, be joining in with the Julius Randle trade that they agreed to. But they are basically going all in Minnesota to make LaMelo Ball Ant Edwards' running mate. To relieve the pressure on him with all the double teams. That is the way they're going to go forward. LaMelo Ball alongside Ant Edwards. Charlotte pivoting away, focusing on Con Knippel.
We have much more on this. We've talked about it all morning. Now it has happened. LaMelo Ball heading to Minnesota. With breaking news from Shams Charania, the Charlotte Hornets are trading star guard LaMelo Ball and Josh Green to the Minnesota Timberwolves for Naz Reid, a 2033 unprotected first-round pick, 3 first-round pick swaps, and 3 second-round picks. A story we've been following since it broke overnight. We've been talking about it this morning, and now it has happened as Charlotte is moving on from one of the most popular players in the NBA. Windy, there's a lot of back-of-the-envelope math going on right now. What more do we know?
All right, let's eat this elephant one bite at a time, okay? Let's start from Minnesota. Minnesota, this is a move to get Ant Edwards the kind of backcourt running mate that he needs.
Trying to keep, bro.
Ant Edwards was a guy that people, after Giannis getting traded, were like, is this the next star player to be traded? He has watched Karl Anthony Towns go to New York in a trade that ended up not working out and win a championship. Where is his mind, his head at? He's tired of being double teamed. They get him a dynamic scorer in the backcourt. You throw a double team in Ant Edwards with LaMelo Ball on the court, you are playing with fire. LaMelo will drop 10 3-pointers on you in the blink of an eye. And so this is what their move is. To accomplish this, they are basically emptying their coffers. They are giving up, because this is going to end up sort of combining with the Julius Randle deal. They're trading 2 of their 3 best big men. Okay, in a Western Conference where everybody's getting bigger, they're trading big for small here. You know, including Randle and Naz Reid, who's an incredibly highly respected and valued player, to Charlotte.
Right.
To get this deal done, they have to grease it with the 1 first-round pick they've got left and 3 pick swaps. For Charlotte, this is a pivot to Con Knippel as their franchise player. They will move away from LaMelo Ball. They will give themselves an opportunity to give a great pick-and-roll partner for Con Knippel to play with, and then there will be fallout. Fallout is, with Ball out of the way and his contract off the books, they can focus on re-signing Kobe White, who they traded for during last season and was really good for them. They can give him starters money to be their starting point guard.
All right, there are financials in this, and Bobby, we're going to get to that in a moment. First, Tim McMahon with us this morning as well. Tim, what's your reaction to this?
This is the Charlotte Hornets saying they thought that their success last year with LaMelo Ball as a driving force was fool's gold. This is them saying we do not believe in LaMelo Ball. Yes, they squeezed the Wolves for everything they could, but this is not a superstar return package. This is moving LaMelo Ball when they had an opportunity to move on with their franchise. And for the Wolves, this is a swing, and this is telling all those vultures that are circling from other front offices, go somewhere else. Shoot, get away from here, because this is a move that is telling Anthony Edwards, we are all in to win right now. And obviously, Ant was involved in this. Ant was consulted in this, and this is something that he wanted. He wanted to be paired with another potential star. And I say potential because LaMelo Ball has not proven himself as a superstar in this league yet.
Yeah,
it seems like trying to win a different way as well. I mean, all morning, Brian, you've been talking about size, specifically in the Western Conference. And this is a team that gets smaller and arguably worse defensively.
Well, they have Rudy Gobert, who is an absolute anchor defensively, and this is a vote of confidence in their first-round draft pick from last year, Johan Beranger, who they are very, very high on. They're going to be asking him to take a big role here as part of this. But I'm seeing some reaction already on social that people are surprised that LaMelo maybe didn't get more value. I think the Hornets did great here. I don't have all.
They should be. Well, the trade can't happen until July 6th. But if it could happen today, I would be on with the league office like right now.
Yeah. And high marks for Charlotte.
Saying what? Just making sure it gets through.
I had to grab another one.
Get this thing done.
Okay, not complaining if you're one of the other 28 teams?
No. I mean, when you look at it, eventually, from Minnesota's perspective, they traded Julius Randle and Naz Reid for LaMelo Ball. And that does not include the draft picks. Who's playing? Who's your size? You basically just lost your two forwards for a guard. And yes, you needed guard depth, and you brought back Ayo Dosunmu. So there's work to do for the Timberwolves here with limited financial flexibility. You got no draft picks left. The kitty's empty. From Charlotte, they're saying, wait a minute. We won 40-plus games last year, but we're not good enough, right? And as Tim said, a little bit of fool's gold. We still have a good team. Let's take advantage of a player who played 72 games, the most in 5 years here with him. When you look at what they were able, they have the second most first of all teams now. They have this trade exception, which is worth $41 million. They can go out and make deals to acquire players. Their likelihood is they're going to bring back Kobe White on a.
So wait a minute. So the trade exception will be in Charlotte.
Yes.
So I just want to slow you down. $41 million trade exception. That'll be the largest trade exception in the history of the NBA.
Yep.
So not only do they get all these draft assets, they now can go shopping if they want to fit their team around Con Knipple, Brandon Miller, Kobe White. Love it.
Yep.
Love it for Charlotte.
Yeah,
That's a deep sigh. That's a deep sigh for me.
Yeah, look, I know that LaMelo is an incredibly popular player. My 8-year-old loves him, okay? I know that his game at times is very attractive. But he's struggled being healthy, and frankly, when he was their best player, the Hornets struggled as a team.
So he struggled being healthy. I mean, he missed 10 games last season. That's a high watermark. He missed 95 across the previous two.
And here's the thing. The reason why he was healthy is because Charlotte managed his minutes. Yeah. He played less than 30 minutes per game. You can't expect him to play 30,
well,
35,
I will say this,
36 minutes.
They just invested in Ayo Dosunmu, gave him a $100 million contract.
Hold on. Yeah, I'm not mad at Kobe, bro. Kobe White can hoop. 3 years, 74 mil.
Contract 2 days ago. Sure. So they will have some protection for him. But you look at this Minnesota roster, between Ant, Dosunmu, and Ball, you're looking at $500 million in contracts for these guys. They're heavily invested in that trio on the perimeter now.
To say the least. Tim McMahon, final word is yours.
AOG.
I just want to have a little bit of time here as a devil's advocate. Part of the reason Con Knipple had such a spectacular rookie year is because LaMelo Ball was creating open looks for him. So this is great value for the Hornets. I promise you this, the Grizzlies would do backflips to get half of that in return for John Morant. But I don't know that moving off LaMelo Ball makes the Hornets better right now. Matter of fact, I would argue it absolutely does not. This is about
I'm not
the
sure they're trying.
long term in Charlotte.
I'm not sure the Hornets are trying to get better. The Hornets, I don't think thought that they were on the verge of like breaking through the top 4 in the East. I think the Hornets were like Con Knippel's 20 years old, 21 years old. Let's go on his timeline.
To your point, Bobby, you mentioned cracking the top 6 needs to be the goal. Perhaps Charlotte didn't think they were presently constructed to do that.
We have some breaking news out of the NBA. Shams, you have the floor. What can you tell us? What happened this morning?
The Charlotte Hornets traded LaMelo Ball and Josh Green for a haul from the Minnesota Timberwolves. So now the Timberwolves have Anthony Edwards and LaMelo Ball, the number 1 and number 3 pick in the 2020 NBA draft, but they sent Naz Reid a unprotected first-round pick, 3 first-round pick swaps, and 3 second-round picks. The Hornets didn't go into this offseason saying, hey, we're going to trade LaMelo Ball. He's at the peak of his value, though, and he had a great end to the season. And the sides actually ended up having a good finish as far as their relationship. But when teams like Minnesota, Toronto start making offers and bidding, you have to listen. The Hornets have always been in the mindset to listen to offers for LaMelo Ball. And you think about it from the Minnesota perspective. This is a massive swing. Tim Connolly, the president, is not a stranger for taking risks. And the Rudy Gobert deal several years ago was a risk. That team ends up going to the conference finals with Rudy Gobert. He's impacted winning at a high level. There's obviously not the winning history for LaMelo Ball, but now you try to infuse yourself with as much talent as you can. They needed a point guard in the worst way in Minnesota, and they knew it. They were going out to try to address this need for a star player. And I think now when you spin it forward, my understanding is LaMelo Ball is very excited to go play with Anthony Edwards to try to win championships. He knows the task at hand here. The mandate when you have Anthony Edwards is to try to win every single year.
Here's my take, though, bro. People be like, man, Melo ain't win, Melo ain't win. I feel that, bro. Right? But what, he finna, right. Y'all don't think that man finna go to Minnesota and play ball? Y'all tripping, bro. I don't understand, bro. Y'all don't think he finna go to Minnesota and play ball, bro? He played with his brothers, bro. Like, Melo played with his brothers, bro. He played with Lonzo and LiAngelo growing up, bro. So he knows, bro. Y'all don't understand ball, bro. I'm a true LaMelo fan. That's why I got his jersey.
Those two guys, from my understanding, they're friends.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm a T-Wolves fan.
They've had communication in the recent past. And when you look at it from the Hornets' perspective, though, to get the first-round pick unprotected that's far out, you get 3 first-round swaps, you get seconds, and Naz Reid, his ability as a two-way three-point shooter, ability to defend, play both sides of the floor, this is a major, major hole that gets filled for the Hornets' front court moving forward.
Okay, so Minnesota now has a very stacked team. Stephen A., your reaction to this trade, LaMelo Ball now going to play with Anthony Edwards in Minnesota?
Well, number one, you can't dislike it. It's an elite backcourt. We have to remember that LaMelo averaged 20 this year, shooting 37% from three-point range. Him and Con Knippel were 2 and 1 respectively in terms of three-point field goals made. LaMelo Ball made 272 three-pointers. So the brother can score, but his gift is passing the basketball. And look who he's passing it to. A superstar, if ever there was one, in Ant-Man, Anthony Edwards. So certainly from a backcourt perspective, knowing how desperately they needed help at the point guard spot, you definitely answered that call. So I think it's definitely a huge, huge plus, and I give them credit for that. But for me, I find myself, Vinny, Shams, Wendy, looking at the Minnesota Timberwolves and feeling like they got a little bit smaller in a conference where obviously size matters because of OKC and San Antonio. And so for me, I do find myself looking at them. Now, granted, it's a bit offset by the fact that Jalen Brunson and the New York Knicks won the title, and you saw the Knicks being led by a 6'1" guard. I get that part. But the other side to it is that being in the Torrid Western Conference with the size that exists, particularly.
Yeah, Jalen Brunson like 6'1", bro, be frying, bro.
Particularly with those two teams, we didn't even bring into the equation a Denver Nuggets squad, a Houston Rockets squad once they get Van Vliet back, etc. You look at the size that exists within the Western Conference, and really much all you really have is Rudy Gobert, at least to a large degree. That's how I'm looking at it right now. There's nothing to dismiss or be negative about the trade. LaMelo Ball is a star, Ant-Man is a superstar. That makes for an elite backcourt in the National Basketball Association. I get that part. I just got questions about what they're going to do with their front court, because losing Naz Reid obviously is somewhat of a significant loss.
Right.
Okay, of the top 10 scorers from the 2020 NBA draft, the Minnesota Timberwolves now have 3 of them on their roster. Vinny, your reaction to the trade?
On paper, it's exciting. On paper, you're looking at maybe the most dynamic backcourt in the NBA. I think of LaMelo Ball and think of white chocolate Jason Williams back in the day. A player who could.
That nigga's his own guy, bro. What you talking about, bro? You talking about, bro? PU. Let's watch what
A Boost Mobile expert really delivered and set up my new phone while I'm on the job.
Everything is set up and running for you.
Be here. How you feeling this morning, brother?
Man, that just made my weekend, bro. I'm excited, man.
Snake.
It's the best thing that could have happened to the NBA, man.
Come on, everybody here this morning, man. You know what we talking about, man. LaMelo Ball is a Minnesota Timberwolves. Yes, sir.
Best backcourt in the league.
Let's talk about it, man.
It's solidified, bro.
Shout out to Naz Reid, man. I know you was excited to be a starter, and you will be starting in a different city. He is a Charlotte Hornet. LaMelo Ball is now a Timberwolf. Lou said they combined the trade with the Julius Randle, the Brooklyn situation. This is going to be a crazy 6 or 7 team deal. But how y'all feeling this morning, man? Breaking news, LaMelo Ball. The future.
My
PG.
2 favorite players, bro. It's crazy, bro. Never thought God would bless me like this, bro. This is a blessing from above, man. You do right by the Lord, you get blessed, man. Thank you, man.
2 of your favorite teams combined with 1 trade.
Yes, bro.
The Minnesota Hornets. In effect, how you feeling, man?
Good, bro. How you feel, Mook?
Yeah, what's up, Mook? What's going on?
Nothing. I don't give a fuck.
Now, Mook brought up a valid point before we got on air. My boy got benched last year. He did not forget.
Yeah, he definitely had to slide, though. We did not forget the disrespect at all. So I am with him. Go where you celebrate it.
For sure.
This is the best signing, second best signing of all time for Minnesota.
For sure, bro.
Yeah, second best signing. Well, trade, I would say. First best signing is obvious.
Did they trade for KG?
Did they draft KG or Stephon Marbury? What you talking about, Chip?
They signed.
Nah, it's going down, man. The Timberwolves, man. This roster, wow, dramatic change in the last week. JR was the first to go. Now you got Naz Reid out of there.
Dante, hurry up, Dante.
We need you back.
Yeah, we need you back, bro.
He about to leave.
I gotta say he will be back for another team. Dante, rest up, brother. Get your rehab together all next season. Because it would probably not be in Minnesota. Yeah, this roster, boy. Io just got paid, man.
They don't got no bigs.
It's another move on the way. Man. They got to get a 4 for sure.
We're not done, bro.
They don't got no bigs, bro.
It ain't over.
Done,
so Io, LaMelo.
Shout out to Trey Kaufman. He on there?
Yeah, he got picked up the second round yesterday.
Okay, shout out to him, boy. Shout out to Indiana.
I see, boy.
Indiana then locked in, boy.
Nah, for sure.
It was a big trade right here, but the biggest news out of Indiana, shout out to my boy Ryan Conn.
Hey, man, Pike legend, man. Going to a team that needs what he does best, man.
Congrats, bro.
I was thinking about that. I was like, he went to Miami. He went to an organization that really gives like second rounders and undrafted real opportunity. Like you think about Tyler Johnson, you think about Duncan Robinson, even like Gabe Vincent, all them dudes, they really got an opportunity in Miami. I'm like, damn, it ain't nothing but perfect situation for him.
And he got a skill set that they need right now.
Come on, man. Elite burner, man.
He'll fuck around and low-key be a starter.
Nah, exactly, bro.
Shoot that peel.
He filled that void immediately, bro.
Yeah, he can shoot the ball and he can guard. So.
Like you said about Spo. Spo gives you an opportunity to go hoop, man. Shout out to Ryan Conwell, Pike legend.
Bro, man.
Yeah, go ahead, Lil Drake for my guy, man. Proud of you, man.
He had a hell of a journey, bro.
Bro.
And every year he got better. I fuck with that.
I remember seeing him in, 5th grade, Lou?
Get buckets.
I said, man, he the one right here. Brad and him had cut him off the team.
Oh,
yeah, Brad.
I know we was going to go to the trenches.
Brad.
We going to the trenches. We call it like it is.
I said, he the one.
Oh, man.
Lou said he called. I don't know why they ain't pick him.
Damn, they sent my boy to EG10. Damn.
Wow, he was supposed to be Team Teague.
He was for a minute.
He was.
But it's always family, though.
My
We worked
dog.
out in the summers.
Yeah.
So it's all good.
Louisville legend, man.
Fucking shoot, boy.
He played on the freshman team for me. Like,
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's
in a
crazy.
world where
He
you know,
probably
freshmen
laughing
can't-
like a motherfucker right there.
You can't play freshman in high school no more. He played freshman.
I played freshman.
That's crazy. Yeah, parents them there be nothing.
Our parents definitely be
Oh,
nothing.
they be nothing on that.
And what's so crazy about parents, if y'all look at all these people's journeys, like we just talked about a guy who got drafted first round, who came from a D2 school, man, go where you supposed to be, man. Y'all
for
talk
sure.
too much.
And none of y'all kids are better than him.
Oh, God.
As freshmen. They senior year, they were better than us as
For
freshmen.
sure.
Yeah.
Shout out to Ron. He got a real journey, though.
Nah, like real shit.
That's a real fact.
If you put in the work, man, they gonna find you, man.
I ain't seen the kids better than him.
Braden Smith. He got picked the next pick.
Shout out to Braden.
Shout out to Braden
He was
Smith.
38 pick. He going to the Pacers.
Indiana
Told
in the
y'all.
building.
Shout out.
I
They
said
said
Are we back?
The Pacers so fucking funny. I just gotta say this. Shout out to the Pacers. I actually like all you guys. Obi, he cool ass nigga too. I fuck with Obi. But
Obadiah.
think about this. They didn't have a pick. Pacers fan base was pissed. You know what? You know how we get them back. Load up the Braden Smith.
Shout out to Braden.
Shout out to Braden.
Oh, my God.
You know how fucking annoyed I was yesterday when I seen that dude. Shout out to
Why?
Braden. Because if we was gonna trade up and get a pick, why did we get a position?
He cold though.
I like
y'all
Braden
need
Smith.
another
Oh my,
facilitator.
everything I love. And this
TJ.
ain't no disrespect. He's just as good as TJ
He the
McConnell.
new TJ.
And
Give me Braden.
Give me Braden.
Oh, God.
I
swear
don't
to God.
disagree, but here's the
Yes.
problem. We have bigger fish to fry to worry about TJ McConnell's
that
fucking replacement.
tilapia.
Are you fucking serious?
That motherfucking
What just
tilapia.
happened to us, bro? Are we trying to worry about our backup point guard?
Out of everything we need.
Nigga,
Y'all
no.
worry about replacing
That
TJ.
tilapia ain't frying nothing, cuz.
Matter of
Make
fact,
fish.
We got Quentin Jackson.
It doesn't matter.
Man, he not lying, bro. Them niggas was just in the finals, bro.
To be our third guard, honestly.
It doesn't matter.
Hey, TJ McConnell be on the trading block right
And y'all know how it burns.
now.
Oh,
Ain't no way in hell he ain't playing up. He ain't gonna play over TJ, but TJ cold too.
Nah.
But you can't have both of them on the same roster.
Yeah, two white point guards. That's crazy.
No, give me Braden.
Shout out to Braden. Nah, hell of a passer.
Love that.
Yeah,
I'm
shout
taking
out to
Braden
him for
too.
sure.
I'm rolling.
TJ McConnell nice though.
TJ will kill him, but shout out to Braden.
No, I don't think he'll kill him.
Oh, yes, he will.
I ain't going.
Nah, I ain't going, bro.
Right now,
ain't
today,
going.
I'm
yes,
not
he
gonna
will.
play. I'm what?
I ain't going.
Jeff, point
you
guard
know
of
how
the
this
year.
works, bro. That nigga been in the NBA for 10 years, bro.
That's
He'll
cool.
kill that nigga.
I ain't
He not going, bro.
gonna lie. I was there in training camp when we drafted Aaron Holiday, and
Jeff
I
know
seen
how
TJ
this works,
McConnell
bro.
dog him. I seen TJ McConnell dog a lot of people. They said it wasn't supposed to be
That
better.
nigga
than him.
averaged 40 at high school.
Yeah, he was killing though.
He's good.
Braden
at
averaged
basketball.
them to 30, so what?
I ain't gonna lie. TJ McConnell good.
Yeah.
though.
He is good. Just
We
give me
have bigger
Braden.
fish to fry than our
But I
backup
like
point
Braden
guard,
Smith
bro.
better.
I get it.
I thought we was getting Henry Bassar, a hell of a big that
Bro.
would have helped us because our front court
We don't
definitely
want
needs
no
help.
nigga named Henry. Braden Braden Smith fits the narrative.
I ain't gonna lie. Henry pretty good though.
That's cool.
Be here.
He
You
went to
just
North
sold-
Carolina.
You
I
just
know he
sold Jay
had to
Huff's
go somewhere else.
off-season dunk packages, and you telling me our front court don't need help?
No, I liked when Jay Huff put it off the backboard and put it in, bro. I sent you
Pause.
that.
Hey, crazy thing, bro. My brother played Jay Huff in high school, bro.
For
That
a reason.
sound. That sound.
Yeah.
I'm being so serious, bro.
That sound.
That is, yeah.
Put it off the backboard.
Yeah, you.
My brother bought Jay Huff's shot in high school, bro.
Yeah, I ain't
that
gonna
sound.
like that.
I definitely didn't slap her on her back and put it in. So, pause me for sure.
That look crazy.
I don't have anything to say after that.
That look crazy.
You right. I'm out of pocket.
But shout out to the Timberwolves, man. It's going down. LaMelo is there.
Yes.
Charlotte Hornet fans, this is a safe space, man. Tell us in the comments how y'all feel. I know y'all
Oh,
are pissed.
they are.
No, they're
hot.
sick.
Yeah,
they're
they are
sick, bro.
sick.
Y'all
I
should
ain't
not
gonna
be
lie.
hot. Y'all put that nigga on the bench, bro.
They sick.
Talk about it,
Y'all
move.
They
should
hot.
not be mad, bro.
But it's actually good because now we're gonna see Brandon Miller really become the player we think he can be. I think Brandon
Yes.
Miller can be a top 3 shooting guard in the league.
Yeah, he
Him and
Paul
Con
George,
Knuckle,
boy.
now they about to be the featured players. I don't know what they do with Miles Bridges, mixtape Miles. I would love for him to go to Detroit. I just think he fit they whole.
I'm something.
I think he fit the whole vibe over there. What they got.
He
going
from there,
now.
ain't
Yeah, he
Mhm.
from Detroit.
Yeah, let's bring him on home.
Yeah, Flint boy for sure.
Yeah, he from Flint though. Ain't he?
Yeah, he's from Flint.
Down the street.
But he's up the street. Yeah.
One of them damn cities.
Yeah.
Everybody
He's from
claim
Michigan.
Detroit.
Yeah, he's from Michigan. He's from Michigan. So it ain't nothing wrong with that. But I think Brandon Miller and Con Canupa will really be the feature.
And we got
players.
Brandon Miller top 3 in the league now.
Man,
Brandon
He
Miller
got
got all-star
potential,
potential, bro.
Nah,
He is
listen.
Paul George, bro.
He called.
And y'all don't know about Con though, bro. Con went to Duke. I'm a Duke fan, bro. I ain't mad at it.
Oh, bro, definitely a scorer. That's just a lot of pressure to put on.
Nah, bro, he
Fuck
got the potential, bro. What did he average last year?
20, didn't he? Damn near close there.
Yeah, let's get
Yeah,
LaMelo
come on,
out
bro.
20. Yeah,
That could be 25.
We're going to get that up to
Bro,
26, 25 this year.
Yeah, and he gonna have like
I know Kobe White happy as hell though, bro. Bro coming home, bro. Like, imagine you doing like, all right, boom, look. Imagine you right, like you do a professional job like playing basketball, right? You staying in your home state, bro.
a more of a
You make millions of dollars, bro. You get anywhere you want.
passing point. And not saying LaMelo don't pass. LaMelo
He can pass.
He got everything. We know Melo one of the more special point guards in the league, but it's gonna be a dude that's gonna be looking for him.
Yeah.
Now. Especially if they start the rookie, or if they bring back Kobe White.
Gotta bring back Kobe White.
I don't know. Kobe White get buckets. Hold on.
You got to swing that.
Yeah. Kobe White got to pass that motherfucker.
Yeah, I need that. But you need second unit scoring, though. And that's what he do best.
17 and 24 minutes.
Yeah. Kobe White getting buckets.
He scored at a high level, too.
Yeah, 24 do best.
17 and 24 minutes.
Yeah. Kobe White getting buckets.
He scored at a high level, too.
Yeah, 24 minutes getting 17. God,
Yeah, that ain't going to 27. More like 23.
He might be the feature player. They might be to hold him back.
Brandon Miller nice, though.
Yeah, I like Brandon Miller.
Brandon Miller is nice, like you said. Christian Anderson.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Kobe White like that, y'all, bro. I got y'all, bro. Y'all don't know about Kobe White, bro.
With less than a minute to go, it's White against Wembanyama. The drive, the score! Sliding line.
We'll see that guy.
Yeah. 9 points now for Julian Phillips. Kobe barges his way into the paint.
You're out of Baylor. Just been a very consistently solid role player in this league. White and one.
Missed it.
Yeah, didn't want to fire it to Terry through traffic. White with the top first. The steal, the outlet for White. Little Euro Stephanie. Percentage of the history of the NBA stays 67.4%. Kobe White the cross and elbow screen.
Kobe will step through move.
Kobe White kicks the shoulders, drive, scoop layup. Here's White. Drives, twists, spins it up and scores.
This is true.
Another setback. Got his own fan club here I saw when we were walking into the building. Green hair. One nice drive. White stepping through past elbow. There's White against Smith.
Williams cutting. Everybody's standing on the perimeter. And it forces him to take it.
Quiet night for Kobe. Trying to find some offense with the hesitation and drive and score.
There's nothing like guaranteed 4 p.m. late checkout at fine hotels and resorts.
So there I was, scrolling eBay.
When I saw this.
Still in the box.
That's there all game. Yabusele's going to want to make a defensive adjustment. Kobe White comes into the game. He forgot he had a wrap on his leg. LaMelo had to bail him out. So Kobe White's playing his first game as a Charlotte Hornet in the building that he used to call home.
It's got to be real strange the first time you're traded to take the bus in, walk through security, and then go to a different locker room.
Billy Donovan really respects Kobe White. Also into the game, Rob Dillingham from Hickory. And the new point guard is Trey Jones, who played a couple seasons at Duke. Welcome to the Charlotte Hornets, Kobe White.
That didn't take long. We'll turn around the corner, pull up at the mid-range, and that looked real good from the elbow.
He is a bucket.
Because he is. Look at Kobe right here. We'll step back over Jones. Knew that one was down.
You have to have a nail right in the center of the free throw line.
I've never heard of a floor not having a nail.
I believe Hawk had been starting the last handful of games with Mufidi Abate unavailable. Greg Williams. Maybe he didn't catch it cleanly, but he was able to figure it out.
Watch Kobe right here. Probe. And all eyes on number 3. Everybody's in the paint. That leaves Grant wide open, right? That was a tough catch.
Miles has to fire. Ball finds White. And LaMelo, three-pointer.
Yeah, good job by Bridges.
Loose on the floor.
All right, a happy, what day is today? Thursday. Hopefully everybody is great. I am in the, I'm dropping my pen. I am in the Disney offices here in Lower Manhattan, and we've got certainly a busy week, and it's only going to get busier. And 2 nights of the draft. Thank you for watching. And we have a major trade that started.
I don't know, bro. It's one of those bittersweet things, bro. Oh, Desi Banks shot some little.
Hell yeah, nigga, you know how that shit be. Every fucking day, nigga. Yeah, we're gonna be at the party in a minute. Once Gerald bring his stupid ass out, it can be slow every fucking time. I don't like fucking taking him in no fucking word. And make sure Tasha ass there too, nigga. I got to get that. Stupid ass nigga. For sure. We're gonna keep making plays every time. I just got this bitch fixed. You know how it was last time. Uh-huh. Go.
Yeah. Bet you think I ain't was gonna catch up with you, huh, little nigga?
Shit, nigga, I ain't gonna beg you. Do what you gotta do, nigga.
My professor just graded my damn. Feel me, my shit. Hey y'all, I'm about to show y'all something, bro. They had me to see on my essay, but I don't know. Dang, y'all can't see that. It's too bright. I got an 82 in English class.
Do what you gotta do, nigga. See, that's your fucking problem. You play too fucking much, nigga. That's why my niggas be.
Hold on, let me text that to somebody real quick.
Be fucking your baby mama right there.
Hold on, let me pause this real quick. Let me just check something real quick, y'all. Get this stream and check something real quick. But make sure y'all drinking y'all electrolytes too, man. It's hot outside, bro.
Scary ass. Nah, fuck all that. Put in my head. Is you crazy? your stupid ass in the car, man.
Fake tough nigga.
Nah, fuck that. What if I put a gun in your fucking head? Then what your ass gonna
You
say?
would never get the chance, nigga.
Whatever, nigga. Don't do that shit no fucking more. Keep on, nigga. I'm gonna show you.
Scary ass up,
Yeah, nigga, you gonna be shitting on your goddamn self. You gonna, hey, all right, I got something for your stupid ass. Put my drink down.
Yeah, this my shit, punk.
Fool, you a punk, nigga.
Start this raggedy motherfucker
Don't worry
up.
about that. You can walk. You ain't gotta be in this motherfucker.
And you better not tell my mama, nigga.
I'm gonna tell your mama. I'm gonna tell your baby mama too. Now look, man, I'm gonna go and tell your ass now. You're not finna keep pulling your gun out on me, I'm telling you. Next time you do that shit, I got something for your ass.
Your scary ass shouldn't be slipping.
I'm just saying, what if I came up on your ass and did you like that? Yeah, you wouldn't did none of that shit. You'd been cause I would've gave it to your ass.
There they go.
Fool.
Superstars.
Boy.
These niggas street legends now.
What the hell is you talking about?
Man, you know what I'm talking about. Next move you got, nigga, put a nigga down, man.
What you talking about, dude? You been telling niggas about what the fuck we got going on?
Man, hell no, nigga. I thought you said something. I don't even tell my mama shit, let alone this, nigga.
Okay, I'm just letting you know, nigga, if anybody
know
know,
better than
I'm
that, nigga.
gonna talk to you later. I'm gonna talk to your ass later. What them hoes at? What's up, baby? Who you on the phone with? Hey, she gonna call you back, lame man, nigga. Big baby! What it do, boy? Got that motherfucker on you? Boom! Boom! Got it, nigga.
Let me see something.
Yes, sir. Y'all ain't getting no money for real. Put down, man. Okay, I see what's going on. Shit, watered down. Slim just got drafted too. Going to the Timberwolves. Slim going to the Timberwolves. Yeah, Slim just got drafted. Second round. It's crazy. It's happening in my city right here.
Saving money feels right. Just like when things are packed tidy and tight. Get up.
The 2026 season is now officially complete and the draft is here. This draft is touted as one of the most loaded classes in a long time, so I decided to scout the projected lottery picks along with some big time sleepers. Then I broke them up into 5 different categories, starting with the most confusing players in this class. But before we get to it, I want to make one thing clear. There is an NBA draft comp for each prospect, but the player I comp them to does not represent how good this prospect can be. It is solely here to better understand the prospect's play style. A lot of these NBA draft comps are very rough estimates, so I wouldn't put too much weight on that specific aspect. With that said, let's get started. This first category are guys that are all very talented, but there's a glaring flaw that may hold them back from being a consistent NBA player. Out of everyone in this category, Nate Abent might be the most confusing to assess. The Tennessee freshman has been projected as high as the 10th pick overall to as low as 20. The reason Abent is touted so highly is because he's 6'10 and known as a scorer. Because he's so tall, he's capable of just rising up over his defender. When Tennessee put him into actions, he just had to worry about getting to his spot and then can raise up over the defense. Since he also has a high release point, it's hard for these shots to get blocked. As a result, at times, he doesn't need to create as much separation as some other guys may need to, and that's how he was able to average 17 points a game as a freshman this past season. The kicker is that for someone whose promise is built on scoring, he only shot 40% from the field. A big reason is because he's just not that polished as a scorer. While he has good size, he's very inconsistent on off-the-dribble shots. Tennessee allowed him to ISO a decent amount, and he didn't use his handle to try and make things easier for himself. As a result, he struggled to take advantage of mismatches because he would look to fade instead of getting to the rim. When he would try to drive, he'd get cut off, so he wouldn't have a good angle at the basket. What you have is someone that's a project. While he's shown flashes as a scorer, he hasn't shown a consistent skill set that can be utilized on day one of the NBA. This is why, even though he is projected the highest out of anyone in Tennessee this year, Amen actually didn't handle the ball as much as you'd expect. For large parts of the game, he'd be off the ball because someone else would be trying to generate those scoring opportunities. And that is why it's a bit puzzling that he's projected as a mid-lottery pick.
I can see
With
what
that
you
said,
mean by that. Think about that though, bro. Bro, 6'10", right? Usually you 6'10", you highly touted. You well polished, you known as a scorer, right? We're not talking about 6'10" back to the rim. We're talking about 6'10", you're known as a scorer. Why you not? You know what I'm saying? Bring the ball up. That's it. I get exactly what he means by that, bro.
my NBA draft comp for him is Peyton Watson. Just like
Basically, he don't got to get out my way mentality. So don't nobody really know what he's good at. Yeah, we just know that he can raise over niggas because he's 6'10". But he don't got that get out my way mentality, so we don't know what he's good at, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's just keeping it a stat.
like Ament, Watson came in as his forward with good size, but he didn't show much through his first few years. But just this past season, Watson showed signs of off-the-dribble scoring, particularly when he would play off of another ball handler. The hope is that Ament can be someone like that, and even more, but a team needs to afford the time and patience to give him that. While Quaintance is talented, he has the biggest question marks related to his injury history. In 2026, he only played 4 games due to a torn ACL, meniscus tear, and fractured knee that he suffered towards the end of his previous season.
What's crazy, he went to school down the street. He went to Word of God. So I'm familiar, and I used to watch Word of God hoops a lot. I don't know why. My boy played at Word of God too.
Freshman. The reason he's still projected in the middle of the first round is because of his defense. Standing at 6'10", Quaintance was Kentucky's standout defender. Even in his brief 2026 season, he still shows some signs of his defensive prowess, especially as a help defender. For example, on this drive, he first comes to help, but when the Bama guard picks the ball up, he starts to go back. Now the guard does miss and gets another chance, but Quaintance is right there and blocks that shot. Later in the half, Phylon drives to the basket, and Quaintance cuts that off and then sprints to the corner. The Alabama guard doesn't want to attack Quaintance in isolation, so Alabama then resets the possession, and there's that length to bother that three-point shot. What I like about his defense is that he understands when to come help, and it's because he reads when the ball handler has committed himself to the basket so he can use his athleticism to bother those shots.
See, that's all like being in the lab. Like, you don't just know that instantly, bro. Somebody got to.
Before he got hurt, he was very mobile for someone his size. This allowed him to cover a lot of ground, which is really important with how much spacing there is today. And that would be his biggest strength so long as he's actually healthy.
One plan, one price. Introducing Simplicity from Verizon.
Like, bro,
is that Philly cheesesteak? Yeah, boy, hot pockets.
On the offensive side, he is definitely more of a play finisher than creator.
Like, he transferred like mid-season.
He doesn't really have a touch around the basket, and there's not one particular move that he can go to himself. In his time in college, he scored a lot in transition because he'd focus on rim running to get cleaner looks at the rim. Because his best asset on offense is his athleticism, it's much easier for him to score in transition than in the half court. As a result, it's important that he could be on a team with good playmakers so he can leverage his athleticism as a paint threat. Because of these things, my NBA draft comp for him is Robert Williams. Both are great backline defenders that can anchor a team's defense. Both also don't have a true offensive skill, but can help a team, especially as paint.
Right, I get this. I get what bro's saying too for this one, bro. Like, so again, another 6'10", right? We don't know whether he can shoot the 3-ball well. We don't know whether he can. He got post moves. We don't know whether he's a mid. Like, we don't know if he's a 2-level. We don't know, because in college all he did was defend and score in transition. We don't, and in transition, you can't tell nobody's a great shooter or a great. You can't tell what type of player somebody is if all they do is score in transition, bro. We're just gonna keep it a band. And y'all know what type of season Kentucky has, so
threats. But again,
Project Kid.
And because of Quainton's injury history and the fact that his athleticism is essential for him to be successful, he is a bit of a gamble. While
my boy Jackson on here, bro, I ain't gonna lie.
Lendenborg seems like a sure player, his ceiling is a little more limited than you might think. Lendenborg was the Big Ten Player of the Year and is now projected 11th overall. Here's why I think it's a little rich. By the time he plays his first game, he will be 24 years old. While age could be just a number, he scored a lot of points using his size. The good thing is that he has significantly improved his three-point shot. He shot a career-high 37% on threes this past season, and he's doing it in all sorts of ways. He can be utilized in the Spain pick and roll, popping out to the three-point line for a good look. When he has the ball, he's also become more comfortable using the pick and roll to shoot pull-up threes as well. And as the game gets faster, he will need to continue developing different ways to get his three-point shot off. Lendenborg also has the size to be a good defender, but he has struggled with quickness. The particular game that stands out was against the shifty LeBaron Philon Jr. Lendenborg was a step slow, so by the time he would catch up, Philon was already on his next move, and he got to the basket with ease. For him to be successful in the league, Lendenborg is going to have to be a very switchable defender, and this is the biggest hurdle for him to get there. It was difficult to come up with an NBA comp for him now, but if everything goes right, his ceiling would be OG Anunoby. They are both not flashy, but Anunoby can defend, shoot the three, and create off the dribble a little bit. But because Lendenborg's best path is a solid role player, he is a much better fit for a playoff team. This category is for guys that can start on a good team, but probably won't be a first or second option on a championship contender. Projected in the middle of the first round, Ade Mara is the typical European center you see today. The most prominent part of his game is his passing. Michigan liked using him at the three-point line to run dribble handoffs where he would then make the decisions. The most common action they'd run is this one where someone sets a backscreen with a cut going to the basket, and Mara can then decide what to do. Because Mara is so tall, he can easily see over the defense to find the open guy. He does a good job not telegraphing his passes too, freezing this Northwestern defender, and then finding his teammate on the wing for three. If Mara wants to live up to his potential, he will need to develop a more refined scoring game. Notice how the defense is completely sagging off of him because they know he doesn't shoot. This can then make dribble handoffs less effective because the defense can wait for whoever's trying to attack the basket. Because of that, Mara will have to beat teams with his shot first for the passing to really be unlocked. Teams will let him go one-on-one, which will take away his passing reads, so it's very important that he has different ways to score around the basket. The other concern are his hands. When he has the ball, off-ball defenders like coming from behind to strip him. Where this may be most concerning is when he feels pressure. Can he use his height to help relieve some of that pressure and still make the right reads, especially when he's up high?
Somebody about to be getting paid millions just to steal the ball all game long, bro.
And teams want to press up, he needs to be stronger with the basketball. Defensively, his length will be a huge factor. He is 7'3", so he has the size to be a good rim protector. This clip stood out where he baited the guard to pass the ball and then back up. The guard just kept attacking though, and he still was able to use his length at the last second to block it. These sorts of instincts can help a team's defense on day
He got drafted to OKC.
one, especially if they're lacking size. As a result, the closest NBA draft comp I have for him is Domantas Sabonis. Both are great offensive facilitators, although Mara has more potential to be a defensive asset, but because of Mara's weaknesses as a scorer, I see him more as an above-average starter. The next guy on this list is Braden Burries. Listed at 6'4" and 215 pounds, Burries has the archetype of a modern shooting guard. On a team that lacks shooting, Burries was by far their best shooter as he knocked down 40% of his three-point attempts. A lot of these shots were from catch-and-shoot opportunities. Because he was playing off a more primary playmaker, Burries' main job was to move to find good shots. As of today, Burry's best bet is to be a secondary ball handler. While he is a 3-level scorer, a lot of his opportunities are from the move. He's much more efficient when he can get the ball and go instead of creating with his own dribble, so for him to get to the next level, he will have to understand when and how to move to get easier looks for himself. What holds him back from being a